right here behind us we have the downpipe sculptures, we have the natural garden set up here, we have the water sinks, and everything is in place to create a complete living eco arts installation. So this is the exciting part. Up here we have a system where we're taking the water from the roof of this community building, and where with a community build or with any building in an urban environment, you have to think of the fact that all of the sealed areas that we have on the earth, like may it be roads or pavements or even houses, you got to remember that originally water will always have gone into those areas where now that we are sealing these areas off with concrete and pavements and roofs and things like this, the water that is naturally going into the earth, which is creating fertility, creating vegetation that is taking up the CO2 from the atmosphere, all of that water that is normally sinking into the groundwater tables is now being filtered off down through our stormwater systems that go straight out into the ocean. Now that's a real problem for our groundwater tables, for our vegetation, and our vegetation is the aspect that has the ability to take up that CO2 to stabilize the earth and stop erosion and fix up our whole environmental crisis. Here's the downpipe, and this is called a diverter, and this diverter has the ability to be turned on and turned off. So when it rains, just lightly or just a regular amount of rain, this diverter is turned on. The rain comes down, and instead of going out through the gutter, you've diverted it and it flows underneath the ground and out into this garden here. So what you have here is a stormwater pipe, and that stormwater is then now coming through this garden that we've created a channel where the water will come in, and it starts to seep in at this point. We have like an open bottom to this water course here, this water system, and you can see that the students have demonstrated sort of like the energy of the interconnectedness through painting the rocks of the water course. So we've concentrated on interconnectedness and symbols of what that interconnectedness looks like, demonstrating that everything in our environment is married together in a complex set of relationships. So that water's coming in, and then it's going to be pooling and sitting within this pond system here, with the water sinking into this pond as the garden is actually set up, with the edging around the boundary of the garden with the rock bed. That what you've created is a flat surface, so now that the water is sitting in this pond system and it's an open bottom, it has the ability to be infiltrating into the ground. So it's coming in through here, and then it's spreading out into the whole garden. So that means that you get one rain event and this garden will be watered. Once it fills up, any excess water will come to this low point here, and then we have another stormwater channel, or we have another like a little river that runs underneath through a pipe underneath the ground. So it comes in here, and then it comes out, and here we have another pipe. So there, that same thing again. The water flows into here, fills up. You might get a pooling of water within this second rock bed, and then exactly the same thing. All of these all of these herbs will just be able to completely get what they need from their water, because it's a flat surface, and then any extra water can just continue on, run down this channel, come into the bottom here. We have that the next pipe that comes out into the ground, and then we have a channel that drains out into the bush.